Alright guys, the Yoga Blender. As you guys can probably tell from the tonality of that section of the written guide, I was super stoked to share this loop and sequence because I genuinely believe that this is one of the best sequences for Dhalsim, and it's honestly really good. As I mentioned, I was able to get tons of perfects just using this sequence, and I think that Dhalsim players in Diamond can really make good use of this. So I wanted to show it in real time and also break down exactly how I'm making these decisions so that way you guys can apply it to your own game. Again, the reason this is good is because it is simple, it is repeatable, and it is reliable. And also, as I mentioned, the pillars of good offense is that it creates a triple threat, okay? I can hit, I can throw, and I can bait. Okay, so let's go ahead and let this play through and then I'll break down all of my decision making. Woo-wee. And a desperation super to end the set. As you can see, the Yoga Blender got us the win in under, what, 15 seconds or something like that? Let's go ahead and break this down. So we're going to go ahead and play this replay again. We're going to go to the exact round, and I will walk you guys through my decision making. So I'm going to slow down the replay here because a lot of important stuff is happening here. So just like in the written guide, I'm using proactive zoning, okay? I'm throwing out tons of fireballs to get information. And as you can see, this Marissa player has already parried 2 fireballs. And there she goes again for the 3rd. So at this specific range, I know through my practice that if I throw a light fireball here, a teleport behind is going to be very safe. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because she's given me enough information that I believe that she's going to attempt another parry here. And sure enough, she does. So again, because of the practice that I put in, I know that I have tons of frame advantage here. So I decide to walk forward a little bit to create the perception that I'm going to go for throw because there's a triple threat. I can hit here, I can throw here, or I can bait. So I'm creating the perception that I'm going for a throw, but I'm actually baiting the throw. So I go for the float shimmy, which is another section in the guide, and it works out perfect. There's the whiff throw, and begin Yoga Blender. Okay, so we're ending with heavy kick Yoga Blast, and we're going for the behind teleport. Boom. Again, triple threat. I can go for hit, I can go for throw, or I can go for bait. Because I've already baited her once, I'm assuming I can either get a throw here, or I can go for the hit. I want to snowball this momentum, so I go for the hit. I go for the low, and it's effective. But just because it's working doesn't mean I stop gathering information. So as I'm doing my low hit, I'm actually looking to the right of the screen for a flash of yellow that says counter hit. If you see counter hit, that means that you were catching them doing something. As you can see, there's nothing on the right that says counter hit. So more than likely, she just didn't know how to block this, and she blocked this standing. So the low goes through, and I continue the loop. I jump, and I'm going for instant air teleport this time to do a meaty jump light punch, which she has to block high. But because I hit her low last time, she's probably blocking low. And of course, the hit lands, so I continue the loop. Now, this is where the guessing game gets very difficult, because now that Marissa got hit high, she's probably thinking I have to block this setup high. So I go for low again, and of course she does not block low. And if you noticed, when I did hit that crouching light kick, there was no counter hit. So I can tell that she is just trying to block this setup. So although this closes out the set, I'm still taking in information that I could use against her if, say, this was in a tournament setting or anything of that nature. So there's the Yoga Blender, guys. Use it, enjoy, and get that master rank. Thanks, guys.